What does Team Foxtrot as a team from Pakistan bring to the UAS challenge in particular? Team Foxtrot brings hope and energy to the challenge. In being one of the very few teams from Pakistan to participate in the challenge, we aim to prove that anyone can perform extensively well even if the odds are stacked against you or if there is a lack of resources. In doing so, we are looking to inspire anyone who wants to take up similar challenges by giving them a story to look up to.
So Team Foxtrot was actually formed in 2018 with the sole purpose of design and development of UAVs and to really test our skills by participating in international competitions. We first participated in the IMechE UAS Challenge in 2019 and the team performed exceptionally well. We were able to win the highest new entrant award and had an overall 8th place out of 32 teams. This year will be our third time participating in the IMechE UAS Challenge and we're aiming to win it, inshallah. For IMechE UAS Challenge 2021, our project's name is called Swallow because it was inspired by that bird. It's a fixed-wing aircraft with a twin tractor configuration. Apart from that, the team that built this brilliant project consists of 45 talented individuals from different engineering backgrounds and all years of study. The senior year students or experienced students are basically heads which lead this team, such as myself. They are responsible for managing the project and training members from younger batches. Our faculty of mechanical engineering is actually very supportive of teams like ourselves. They allow us to use their labs and workshops to build and test our UAVs. But since our university is closed due to the pandemic, we are unable to use such facilities so far.
COVID-19 has brought problems for people all around the globe. For Team Foxtrot in particular, we were not able to access our university campus or the resources on it due to COVID restrictions. This has posed a number of challenges for the team as we were not all in the same place. To overcome this, we were able to communicate through online platforms or social media apps to ensure that the team operations were running smoothly and we were performing well with regards to the challenge requirements. The UAS Challenge offers its participants the opportunity to tackle a number of problems ranging from the domains of engineering to marketing. Therefore, it offers Team Foxtrot the platform for growth by learning to make UAVs that would benefit people in real life. This is the reason we chose to be a part of this challenge. Our proudest moment would be our first challenge in which we won the highest placed new entrant award. It was a great and proud moment for us as we were able to represent our country at an international stage. Furthermore, this pivotal moment marked the foundations of Team Foxtrot and our future aspirations. Also, it provided us with the necessary exposure needed to perform well at the competition.
So a lot has changed for Team Foxtrot since the last year. The team has grown dynamically in terms of the number of members available and in terms of the departments that we currently do own. So we have introduced a new department for media coverage, which is responsible for communicating with our media partners and on the social media platform. Then we have introduced another department which is responsible for STEM activities conducting all across Pakistan. They are responsible for delivering the UAV information and about the mechanical engineering aspects to the young generation in school and colleges. Then we have got the Dragon's Den team. They are responsible for developing business models according to the requirements of the sectors in which we can deploy Project Swallow. They are currently working to find the number of applications where we can deploy Project Swallow, and they are also looking for the business model which we can employ in the system. Now, due to the COVID situation, Team Foxtrot was forced to switch to online mode, and due to the online mode, it has brought its own challenges. And team is trying its best to develop and to have an effective manner in which we can not only work for the UAS, but we can also deliver the skill set to the newer batches. And now another thing that has really changed for Team Foxtrot is the fact that we have shifted from fixed wing configurations more towards the multi-copter configurations. We have been working for the past year on multiple multi-copter segments, and we are trying to do its autonomy. We are trying to implement image detection systems on those multi-copters so that the newer batches can have an idea of both fixed wing and the multi-copter segments. So basically, this year's UAS provided us with a dynamic opportunity to not only look for the challenge constraint but also to explore the efficiency part. We have to carry the payload effectively around the waypoints, but at the same time, we had to ensure that we use minimized power. To do that, there were certain options available, and another constraint for the challenge was the climb and glide part. So in order to do that, we first selected the fixed wing configuration due to its gliding capabilities. Then we use a massive wingspan of 2.25 meters in order to ensure that we do have a really good gliding ratio. Afterwards, we moved ahead and then selected our motors. So for the motors, we selected IMechE GT4030-08, which are one of the most advanced and one of the most efficient motors available in the market. Combine them with your 6S 10,000 mAh battery, you can get up to a flight time of more than 18 minutes, which is more than sufficient for our task, both including the core challenge and the optional challenge. So and the moving with the imagery and the autonomous parts, we selected Pixoc 4, which is one of the most advanced flight controller systems available in the market, and it has got twice the processing power compared to its previous generation. And then you have got the NVIDIA Jetson. Now, the Jetson is capable of doing your imagery parts. It can detect your alphanumerics and color codes. Combine that with your Pixhawk 4, it can relay the information to your GCS in no time, and you will be having all the information available at the ground about your alphanumerics detected and the color codes available. For UAS Challenge 2021, Team Foxtrot aims to finish in top 10 teams. We aim to have a minimum score of 250 points out of the available 300 points for the virtual event, as Team Foxtrot has opted for the virtual event this time round. And we do aim to win the Business Proposition Award, and we do aim to win the Media Engagement Award. Our plan for the future is to develop UAVs in the commercial sector as well, and we plan to commercialize Project Swallow for multiple applications available across Pakistan, and that's one of the reasons that we have opted for Dragon's Den this year, and we are trying to look for the opportunities available in the market so that we can commercialize this product. UAS challenge is one of the most dynamic challenges available across the whole globe. It's one of the most advanced and developing challenges across the whole globe, and the opportunities provided here are unparalleled. So I would really recommend to anyone thinking about taking a part in this challenge that you must apply for this challenge. The challenge presents a new opportunity each year around, and you have to work your way, and you have to really think out of the box for the solution. So, what advice would I give to my fellow teams? These are really tough times across the globe due to the COVID situation. Different teams have been struck by the situation in a different manner. Some teams have been able to fabricate, while other teams had to were not able to fabricate due to the closure situation. So it's really easy to give up in these times, but it's the ultimate goal of the UAS that we must deliver the objectives given to us by the UAS challenge, and we should work our way around, and we should be innovative in the situation, and try to at least compete in the challenge and deliver as much as possible to the community. So that's my advice to the teams competing in this year's challenge.
Hello. So first off, I would like to thank all our existing sponsors, especially FFC and Hobby Lobby, for helping us through this year's project. FFC helped us with the funds to carry out the R&D, whereas Hobby Lobby has been perfect in terms of providing us with the necessary equipment and materials at a fairly good price. Next up, I would like to thank all the team members for their dedicated time and effort. They are all proactive and work really hard for the success of the team. Next up, I would like to thank my family for their utmost support through this demanding yet amazing journey. Fourth, I'd like to thank our Faculty of Mechanical Engineering for supporting us. They provided us with the labs and workshops where we could build and test our UAV. And then lastly, I would like to thank our university's administration for believing in us and supporting us. Team Foxtrot is actually very active on social media. Currently, we do not have our own website. We're working on that. But you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated with the team's progress, activities, and latest developments. Apart from that, we physically hold technical sessions and promote STEM activities for all those who are interested in learning about unmanned aerial vehicles. But currently, due to the closure of our institute, we'll be shifting them to online. So make sure you check those out. Apart from that, we do not have any rivals as such. It's all healthy competition. But since there's only two teams participating from Pakistan, we do look out for Nust Airworks.